Hello coolers, welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barcelona. In this episode, we are going to be discussing on the post-match reaction from our boss Xavi Hernandez after the 2-1 win over Galatasaray yesterday in the Europa League that saw Barca go through to the quarterfinals. Of course, Xavi spoke about Pedri, Messi, Dest following that win. Then also we're going to be talking about Pedri, who scored an amazing goal. He also spoke after the game. We are going to be discussing on his reaction as well. So guys, as we get right into it, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barcelona earned a safe passage through to the quarterfinals of the UEFA Europa League after securing a 2-1 comeback victory over Galatasaray yesterday night. Having conceded the first goal through Marcao's diving header, Barcelona rallied back as Pedri equalized before halftime with a brilliant finish, before Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang won it for his team in the second period. It was a hard-fought victory for Barca, made even more difficult by the hostile atmosphere at the stadium in Istanbul. Manager Xavi Hernandez congratulated his players after the win, saying, "Galatasaray have defended very well and this victory has a lot of merit. Congratulations to the players because they have known how and when to attack, and we are very happy for the work and effort. We have won at a very difficult ground." Xavi was full of praise for Pedri after he put on another game-defining display on Thursday night. Xavi said, "Pedri's goal was great. He is capable of doing this and much more. He's just 19. I'm honored to coach Pedri. He can do all that and more. I cannot praise him enough. Pedri has been very important. He is a sublime player of spectacular beauty, capable of making a difference, of generational plays. The pulse in the goal, in the opposite field, he is different." Asked whether the teenage midfielder's goal reminded him of former teammate Lionel Messi, the boss said, "I don't like these comparisons. We just have to congratulate him because he's doing it well." Barcelona were dealt with a couple of injury scares as Dest and Pique had to come off with injuries in the second period in Istanbul. Xavi issued an update on both the players' conditions during his post-match presser. He said, "Pique told me that he had discomfort and that it hurt when he ran. That's why I subbed him off," Xavi said. "Pique's discomfort is not new. He has been feeling it for some time, and yet he's making a huge effort to help the team." Speaking of Dest, the manager added, "Dest has a hamstring problem. We hope it's nothing just like with Pique." While Pique could recover in time for the weekend game against Real Madrid, the same cannot be said of Dest, who could be sidelined for a while. Talking about the team's performance across the two legs against the Turkish giants, Xavi said, "Today is a turning point for our project. We have played much better than the first leg. We have had patience and character. We have been superior in both games." However, he insisted that the team can do much better in certain aspects, saying, "We have to be more responsible with the ball. It hurts me every time we lose a ball. We played well, but we can do even better." The manager also held the character of the team for being able to pull off victories after going behind in games. He said, "It's no coincidence that we are beginning to accumulate some remontadas," he said. "It's a sign of believing in that we are doing. It shows that we can, if we are all together. Today we have shown calm and personality, which is what the match demanded." Xavi also reserved praise for his centre-backs for their performance on the night, saying, "Our centre-backs have been phenomenal. It was a game of patience and we had it. It is a very important result for the future of the season." Speaking of his team's chances to win the Europa League, Xavi added, "We have a chance. We don't know our rivals so much and we don't have the experience of this competition, but we have to be excited. Today is another step forward to continue growing." Xavi, in his statements, went to tip Sevilla as potential winners of the competition. He said, "We don't see ourselves as favorites to win the Europa League. We are candidates, but Sevilla are better because they know the competition," he said. However, Julian Lopetegui's side were eliminated later in the night by West Ham United. Then for the El Clasico, after coming through a tough challenge, Barcelona will brace for another huge encounter at the weekend as they travel to the Santiago Bernabeu to face arch rivals Real Madrid. and Xavi insisted that the team would go into the clash in a positive frame of mind after the recent result. He said, "We are in a good moment. We haven't lost a game for a long time, but we are going to the Bernabeu and we know how difficult it is, although we will go with the intention of having a good game," he said. Then, also speaking after the game, goal scorer Pedri spoke about the moment leading up to his strike, saying, "I don't remember the play of the goal. I have to see it in the replay. On the pitch, things go by themselves." The Spanish international also touched upon the atmosphere at the stadium and the pressure that built, saying, "I have not been at the ground with so much pressure. It is crazy. We have shown character." On Barcelona's chances of going all the way in the competition, Pedri said, "I think we are favourites to win the Europa League." Finally, asked if his goal was similar to the one scored by club legend Lionel Messi, Pedri said, "Leo has scored much better goals. Comparing myself to him is crazy." Barcelona face arch rivals Real Madrid up next in La Liga. And speaking of the upcoming Clásico, Pedri González added, "We will do everything to win against Real Madrid." So those are the words from the boss and Pedri González. I think the win yesterday was very, very important, which we did it very well. It was a very brilliant performance. And when we consider the kind of atmosphere the away fans were giving, it's so hostile. But seeing Barcelona ignoring that atmosphere and winning the game is something to admire. Everybody played their best yesterday, and it was a game that we had to win to qualify, knowing that we drew 0-0 in the first leg at the Camp Nou. I think Barca is improving each and every passing day, and as Barca fans, we are all very excited as the team is progressing towards the right direction. So come the Clásico on Sunday, it's a game that we will go there with fighting spirit, unlike the last Clásicos under Ronald Koeman. Of course, we see that this Clásico will be a Clásico that I don't think I can doubt Barcelona going there with a negative mind. They are going there with a positive mind, and hopefully we don't give Real Madrid any room of playing the way they want. And I trust the team, and of course we've been seeing the way things have been going for Barcelona. We have been unbeaten, maybe 12 games now, I think, unbeaten, and it will be an interesting encounter. And a win against Real Madrid will be a huge boost to the confidence of the team. And of course, a huge boost as well for a top 4 finish in La Liga, which definitely will finish the top 4. But when we look at Sevilla, not at their best form in La Liga as well, Barca is the favourite as it stands to even finish runners-up in La Liga this season. So we hope that Barca go to the Bernabeu and perform the way they have been performing. So interesting to see how the upcoming games be like for Barca. Of course, with the winning mentality that Xavi have instilled in the team, it's really, really interesting to see how we dominate games. We take total control of games at the moment, and of course, the patience that the team have, despite being 1-0 down yesterday against Galatasaray, they still won the game 2-1. Of course, that belief of winning is already there in the team. We hope that the Clásico on Sunday be a much better result. So coolers, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.